Hi, welcome back to my life story part 9. I will try not to get long winded as I remember back for everything that I feel is my truth, my life. I will try not to say any last names. Remember, my content is based on a true story that is my life, my opinion. Not anyone else's opinion, but mine. So I left off in part 8. I left off where I called my girlfriends and I had mentioned about a pool party, and they all were like, hell yeah, we want to go to a pool party. So I mentioned to them that he's a state trooper of another state trooper that I have met, and he wants me to help plan this pool party at his house in White Marsh, Maryland. And one of my girls, all of them, they want to go. So I'm like, okay, if they want to go, then I'll do it. So I called George back and I said, okay, my girls, they want to go. Now, give me a little insight because I'm not coming up to no White Marsh if you think this is about me prostituting or y'all thinking y'all going to get some or whatever it is. He said, Bridget, this ain't nothing about that. He said, can I call you Bridget? I said, you can call me B. He was like, okay. He's like, okay, B. He said, well, to be honest with you, I already knew my boy Tim. He married. He ain't gonna do nothing, whatever. But I'm single. He said, and I know you saying you seeing somebody, but is it serious? I said, no, it's not serious, but I'm seeing someone. He said, well, if it's not serious, why you can't see me? I said, this is what you really wanted me to call you for? You did all this for this. I said, you could have bypassed all that you did just to say that. He said, cuz I do what I gotta do. I said, Lord, he a little feisty little one, huh? I said, well, I tell you what, let's talk about this pool party because that's really pretty much what my girlfriend and myself is interested in. And he was like, I said, so where's that? Your house? I said, that's your house. You don't live there with no female? He said, nah, I'm single. I said, Lord, if I hear this one more time, I said, you single for real. You not seeing nobody. He said, no, I'm not. And I'm thinking like, oh, I hope he ain't gay. I'm not. I'm like, oh my God, I seriously doubt it, but I don't know. I was just thinking anything because I'm like, why is this man trying to have a pool party and he want me to come with my girl? I said, look, at the end of the day, I already talked to them and they're interested. So let's do this. When you having a pool party and when do I need to get these crabs? He said, let's go for 3 weeks from now. I said, okay. He said, so can I take you out or something? I was like, man, didn't I just tell you I'm seeing somebody? He said, well, how you gonna know? I mean, what my house look like and all this stuff, and you don't at least come see it. I said, because you're trying to get me to do all this, so you think you're gonna get some booty, and it's not gonna happen. I'm trying to let you down in a nice way. He was, he was like, oh my god. He said, it's not even like that. I said, I don't really know if I should even be talking to you, really, because I was really talking to Tim, and I'm glad that's over with because I don't even want to do that. So, and I'm like, I don't know. He's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. We're gonna do the pool party. Let's do the pool party thing. And I said, okay. So I did give in like a week and a half, and I called him back. I said, you know what? Maybe I need to come and see this pool. He was like, you gonna come? I said, yeah. What does pool look like? Cause I want to see it first. Cause they not. My girls are very, very classy women, and they're not coming up there for no raunchy ghetto hood rat nothing. He's like, girl, I live in White Marsh. You ain't never been to White Marsh? I said, yes, I have, but I'm letting you know it's not gonna be turned into no ghetto hood rat type of pool party. We don't do stuff like that. We're very classy type women. He's like, I know. That's why I asked you to come. I said, okay. He said, look, why don't you just do this? I'm gonna pick you up, come and show you the house where the pool at, and then I'm gonna take you and buy you your outfit, your little whatever you want to buy. I said, look, just pick me up. Because I just want to get out the house anyway. Just pick me up. So he came and got me. And I felt safe because he a police officer, you know. So I wasn't thinking nothing. So I'm looking at him and I'm looking like, damn, he is fine as hell. I'm like, this man tall, fine, dark, just like I like it. And I'm like, and I mean, he was tall, but I'm looking at him while he's driving. I'm just thinking in my mind, like, why is he doing all this? I just couldn't figure it out, but he was doing it. He said, "Is it okay I stop you at the store and we go in there and find you a nice bikini bathing suit that you want? That's on me." I was like, "Yeah." So we went in. Where we go? He took me to Lane Bryant or something. And I went in there and I was like, oh, okay. Found me a nice, beautiful bathing suit. And he was like, yeah, that's gonna fit you. I'm looking at him like, this man think he gonna get something. He ain't getting nothing. He just don't know. So I'm like really quiet. I'm like really quiet. I'm not being my normal self because I'm like really talkative or whatever. And I'm like, okay, so thank you. I appreciate that. He said, you don't want a purse or nothing? No, you don't. I said, no. He said, you don't want nothing else? I said, what are you trying to do? You trying to buy me or something? He was like, nah, I'm just trying to show you a good time, take you out, whatever. You want to go get something to eat? I said, can we go see this pool and then maybe you can take me something, get me something to eat, then you can take me home. And he's like, all right, that'll work. So we drove up in White Marsh and I'm looking, it's like we're going through some little mountains or whatever and all the trees. And I'm looking, I'm thinking like, when the hell we gonna get here? I said, you live all the way up in here. He's like, yeah, I live way back up in here. And, yeah, he said, but it's real nice. You gonna like it. So I'm looking and then we pulled up into this big ass mansion. And I said, this your house? He said, yeah, this my house. This is my house when I retire. I said, this is nice. Wow, I'm impressed. He said, I want to try and be funny. I just want to have a nice little pool party, get together, if I would or whatever. And I thought you'd be the perfect candidate. I said, I'm a candidate now. He said, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I was like, this is a really beautiful house. This is your house? He was like, yeah, come on in. Oh my God. When I walked in, I fell in love with this house. I was like, he, I said, George, you live in this house by yourself? He said, I don't be here all like that, but this is where I live. I said, this is beautiful. He said, that's why I was trying to get you to come and see it so you wouldn't think I was lying. I said, wow. And I walked around. The kitchen was so huge. It was like a two, three rooms put together. It was just beautiful. And then I went to the back. He had like a big jacuzzi out there. It was so nice. And then he had this big, huge pool. I mean, about 50 people can fit in this pool. And I'm looking like, oh my God. He said, you want to see the rest of the house? He said, I'll give you the tour. I was like, yeah, this is so nice. I never seen a house like it was just so nice. I said, so we're gonna plan everything today here. Well, he said, yeah, while we're here, we're gonna plan the pool party. We're gonna plan it all out. And he said, I'm gonna make sure you have money when you leave. I said, George, I don't want your money. He said, no, I'm gonna give you the money. I don't want you spending on your money. You got kids. I was thinking in my head, like, why is this man doing all this? But okay. So we was going up around the house. Then we went upstairs. He was showing me he had like three bedrooms up there. He had the master bedrooms. I said, "You live in this house with all these rooms by yourself?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "You don't have any kids?" He said, "No, I don't have any kids." I said, "Wow, it was just beautiful." So I looked in his bedroom while he was just standing there. I mean, it was the most beautiful bedroom I ever seen in my life. And when you like look up to the ceiling, it can open and close where the sun can come in like a sunroof on a car. And I was like, wow. He's like, yeah, they automatically open and it turns to a sunroof in the morning. It helps you get up slowly. I said, what? The TVs, you would press a button and they'll come out the wall. Uh, I mean, it was just beautiful. It's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable what I've seen. So I'm like, George, this is beautiful. I said, but you know, a house is not a home without a wife. He said, I know. He said, maybe one day I'll get married. I said, yes, because whoever you do marry will have a beautiful home. I said, so why don't you have any kids? He said, because. My career came first. You know, I just didn't want any kids. I wanted to do me and then settle down. I said, "Oh, I see." I said, "I see what this is all about. You're really, really at that age now where you're ready to settle down." He said, "To be honest, B," he kept calling me B. I said, "Look, you can call me Bridget." I was just playing. He said, "Nah, to be honest, I am ready to settle down." That's why I was hard on my boy because he got a good ass wife fucking her over, and then, excuse my language, that's what he said. He said, you know, doing that, and then I see you, he with another good one, and I'm like, "Dag, I'm looking for a good one." I say, "Well, this is very nice, George." I said, "But let's go ahead and go downstairs and plan this pool party." And we did. We went down there and planned it. I trust him a little bit more. I thought he was cool. And we planned it. We written everything down on paper. We written down when we're gonna go get stuff. We written down whatever. I told him the crabs I'm gonna get from the wharf in DC. I'm gonna do that with my girlfriend. I said, "Don't worry about that. I go get that." So he was like, "Nah, we gonna do all this way." I mean, we literally planned it out from the T, and it was really nice. So he said, "I'm gonna take you out to dinner, and then I'm gonna take you back home." And we didn't do anything. He was really a very nice gentleman. It was very nice. That's why I couldn't understand why he was doing all this. It was like weird, but I understood at the end. So he took me out to eat, and then he dropped me back off at home. And I called all my girlfriends. I said, "It is on. This the date. This the Saturday. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna make sure my kids are gone with their fathers, and we're gonna have a nice time." I checked it out. He is very nice. Y'all have nothing to worry about because all his friends are police officers. You ain't got to worry about it. And I was like, "Okay." I say, "It's nothing where I'm setting nobody, you know, because I had to go check this out because I'm not gonna bring y'all somewhere." I said, "Look y'all best. We're gonna have a good time." I said, I said, "Y'all can bring a couple of more people. I just need to know. We need to figure out who's gonna be riding with who." So I was like, "Tanya, my girl," I said, "You gonna ride with me. I'm gonna get these crabs. You gonna ride with me." I said, "Neek, she can go get Sharon, and then the other two girls, or however they want to do it. We all gonna meet up in Laurel that Saturday." Okay. So I'm gonna come back with part 10, okay? Because I don't want to drag this video out. Part 10 is about the pool party with all my girlfriends and all of George, the state trooper, all of his friends, okay? We're gonna take it there. But I'll see you guys back in a little bit. Bye.